So here's how to absolutely believe that you're the fucking shit and you are the man. Okay, and the first thing you need to do to really start believing that, and I'm gonna help you do this in this video, it's only gonna be like 5 minutes, is you gotta get leverage on yourself. Your brain will always move towards pleasure and away from pain. And being the man and thinking that you're the shit and thinking you're a fucking G is just a belief system. Okay, and your brain will either give you that belief system or it will reject a belief system like that, depending upon the meanings that you associate to that belief system being true. Okay, meaning like if you think that is true and like you have a subconscious association that is painful to believing that, to acting like that, like, oh, if I believe that, if I act like that, people are going to reject me. Now you're not going to believe it because you believe that belief to create pain. Okay, if you believe that, you're going to have pain. Right? So we need to shift that around to where if you believe that, you're going to have only pleasure and no pain. Okay? So that's the first step of leverage. Now, I want to really give you a couple points that you need to install in your brain if you want to really be extremely confident, charismatic, and believe that you're the man. So you got to believe, first of all, that that belief system of being the man is going to give you everything you want in life. And actually it is, right? Because if you go through life believing you're the damn shit, and communicating like that, people are going to want to hang out with you. People are going to want to, do business from you, buy from you. You're going to be much more effective salesperson, much more effective in your relationships, etc., right? Because the value other people perceive you have is just the value you place on yourself. So you want to slap a big ass price tag on yourself, and then it's going to communicate automatically to other people because you believe that. Okay, so that's the first thing. And then secondly, I also want you to understand that, believing you are the shit and being very confident and just when you see something you want, just right away going for it, just always communicating like people want you, like people love you, etc. Even though it may not be true yet, because believing it will create the fact that it's true. So truth doesn't have to even play a role in this as of right now, right? It's just about what you want to create and stepping into that belief system before it is real. It's not as much fake it till you make it as it is believe it till you achieve it. I want you to believe, and I want you to think about this, that it is so much simpler, so much more comfortable, and so much more easier, so much less time consuming, and so much more safe and chill to believe that you're the absolute shit. And to just walk up to people whenever you want, speak to people whenever you want, say anything you want, etc. Just be yourself, be blunt, and be extremely confident. It is so much more easy, so much more comfortable to do that. This is the most important belief system for you to really ingrain in your mind and remind yourself of every single day, because your brain always wants to firstly be safe and comfortable and save time and energy, because that's a primal imperative of your brain, because you grew up in the caveman times where there were limited resources. So your brain really wants to stay the same, stay comfortable, etc. Avoid rejection, la da da da. But if you remind yourself and make your brain believe that and make your brain see that if you just literally, when you see someone attractive, you approach right away. When you want to make a cold call, when you make a sale, you would do it right away. When you want to take an action, you do it right away. This is all believing you're the shit. This is all being confident. If you make your brain believe that it's that much simpler to actually do that, and it's going to save you energy, time, stress, pain, save you pain, then it will jump on that belief system like a frog jumps on a damn fly. Okay, because it's associating a lot more pleasure at that point to that belief system than it is pain. And you want to really use these forces and these dynamics to create the belief systems that you want for the reality that you ultimately want to create. Okay, so you got to ingrain that belief system. And also, that also works the exact same way for, wanting to be productive, wanting to be proactive. Okay, proactivity will create a lot of results in your life. Doing things right away, cleaning your shit up, right? Getting to work, doing those things. If you realize that being proactive is actually going to save you time and energy, and it's actually going to be so much easier than putting things off the whole time, because that's all that procrastination is. It's thinking that it's going to be more pleasurable to procrastinate instead of just doing it now. If you shift those dynamics by developing this new belief system I just talked to you about, then your brain is going to automatically move into being an action taker, move into being the shit and believing you're the shit, etc. So that is the first step, the leverage. Then step 2, okay, after you've developed those 2 belief systems, step 2 is to really start behaving like this, start acting like this, and start thinking and feeling that you are this. Even if you don't really think you're it yet, or you don't really feel like it yet, it doesn't matter, because truth does not have to play a role in this, okay? You can just start behaving like this. If you behave like a rock star, you will get treated like a damn rock star. okay? And you will end up manifesting and creating those results. And in every single moment, you create yourself. Okay, I want you to understand, you are a blank sheet of paper, my friend. The identity that you think you have is just a sum up, a mashup, a little potato mashup of all the experiences and that you've had and the meanings you've attributed to those experiences and the belief systems that have developed from that. But you can choose a new belief system in every single moment, every single time, then take the behaviors that match up with that belief system and strengthen it and make it automatic. It's like driving a car, okay? You start driving a car, you have to really consciously manage it a little bit. Then you start doing it more, it starts becoming unconscious again, and now you're a car driver. Now you're able to drive, you have your license or whatever, and you don't have to think about it anymore. So start driving a damn car, start believing you're the shit. Everything positive, everything great that's happened in my life is because of these belief systems, and I want to give them to you. Okay, so implement that shit, ask yourself those questions, remind yourself of it every day, write it on a post-it note, set it next to your desk, and become this right now.